Okay. Okay. Hi, Violet.
Hi, Karen. Hi, it's so good to see you.
Well, always for me, it's very good to see you. So, we're recording a video for the Italian Gestalt Play Therapy community because a new and improved translation of Windows to Our Children is just launching.
Oh,
So, if you could tell us and them anything about your feelings about the book then when you published it, and now that it's being republished again in Italian.
well, I mean, that's amazing to me. I mean, even though I wrote the book, I forgot, I almost forgot how many years ago. Was how many years ago was it?
It was 1978 that Windows was first published.
Well, and of
And
course, I wrote it 3 years. It took me about 3 years to write it, so it's been a while. It's
for
just
sure.
tremendous thrill to know that uh, the book uh, is still used. Is still enjoyed and used. The other day, I had this idea I should read the book to see what I said. Unfortunately, I can't read anymore. I'm losing my sight. So I was very upset about that I couldn't read it anymore. But I remember what it has in there.
Well, I will come over and read with you, Violet.
Oh, that would be
It
wonderful.
would be my complete honor and pleasure.
That would be wonderful.
Another thing that's incredible is that you're now on your second translation and publishing for the book. That's how much demand and interest there is in Italy.
Wow, it's so wonderful. So wonderful. It's great.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah,
great.
that's great.
Yeah. I mean, it really, I can't even put it into words, but you can imagine uh, what that would be like to have your work. It's actually my dissertation, my PhD dissertation, only
Right.
it was much bigger as the dissertation had a lot more in it that they want for dissertations. And as my uh, somebody said, I don't, the first publisher of Windows was Real People Press.
Hmm.
The editor said to me, take out all that PhD window dressing stuff that you have that's required for a PhD. And so I did, it took me a while. I did that. It's like I had that project. I was still somewhat finishing the book. I had done the first draft, and the publisher heard about it and wanted me to send him the first draft. A PhD, more than one draft, one writing, because they want this, they want that. You know. So, as you know, yeah. Anyway, so I remember I had like two projects. One was for the publisher to get rid of. He had not only to get rid of the dissertation, but he had on page 63 add more examples. On page 82, uh, leave that out. That's window dressing. On page 84, he had pages and pages of yellow page, those long yellow pages of things he wanted me to do. And so that was one project. The other project was finishing my dissertation.
Right.
which I hadn't totally finished. So I worked on the publisher's request first because, gee, I was so excited the book was going to be published. And the other project I did after I finished the publisher's requests. So I did the dissertation after that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm. It was a lot of work for you during this time.
a lot of work, a lot of work. I don't know
Yeah.
how I did that and did my training program and my practice. I don't know how I did it. I wish I had an ounce of that energy now.
Yeah. Well, because you did it, it's now there for all these different countries, including Italy, to be able to use it as such a valuable resource. So I know we're all grateful that you did put in that work.
Yeah. I mean, I had no idea that it would be so many countries in Italy. I had no idea. Uh, I don't know if it would have made a difference if I had an idea that it was going to be so widespread. I don't,
Yeah. Well, people had been asking you about how you worked. So that was the impetus for the book. You had gotten a lot of requests.
yeah, I was already doing workshops around mostly around the United States and eventually outside the United States. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I was asked a lot. So, and
Yeah.
in fact, people would say, do you have any more information?
Uh-huh. Right. Right.
Oh, another
So,
book.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And all these years later, it could be the third or even the fourth generation of therapists are finding your work and
yeah,
this book, um, and finding it just so valuable, even when there's really helpful information for working with children. Your book continues to be so valuable to so many people.
thank you. The first editor of the publisher who told me to take out that window, he also had me take out anything theoretical because
Right.
he said people don't want to bog down reading all that theory. But I felt it was important, so I put it in Hidden Treasure.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think it was June, we had a celebration, a launch party, though on Zoom, for the Italian translation of Hidden Treasure.
Yeah. And but that Windows to Our Children was first.
Windows to Our Children was first, and Hidden Treasure you published in 2006.
Yes.
So relatively recently, and that also is very widespread
Yeah.
and translated into many languages.
Yes.
Yes, yes, for sure. And what we know is in every training, we would wait for that one person to say the Bible comment, right?
Yeah. Did you bring the Bible today? I would say to their colleagues.
That's right. That's right. Yes, yes, exactly. Well, um, so the other thing you might notice is that Gestalt play therapy, the community has grown so much, and in large part based on just how incredible the work is that you do and the training that has been there now out of multiple institutes in Italy.
Wow, I know. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
It's wonderful, and I thank you very much. I mean, I'm 94 now. Pretty, pretty old.
Yes.
I'm lucky to be here to see all this happening. You Italians are wonderful to use the work and appreciate it and all that. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So we're going to send this over to Giandomenico Bagatin, who met you at the Malibu training in 2010 and then brought back training opportunities to Italy soon after. And it's just only grown from there.
Thank you, John Domenico.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Violet.